Ready to make a difference? This is the Palm Harbor Chamber of Commerce podcast, where we connect you with the stories behind our local businesses.
Welcome to the Palm Harbor Chamber podcast. I'm your host, Kert Rhodes, and today we have Dr. Maria.
Thank you for having me.
Movement Chiropractic and Wellness. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Good. I know you're a busy woman, so thank you for taking your time out of your schedule. Talk a little bit more about what's going on, what you're doing, and why you're part of the chamber. So let's take it. Who's Dr. Maria?
Well, I'm Dr. Maria, obviously. I am born and raised in Puerto Rico. I was born and raised in Puerto Rico. Around 18, 17, I graduated high school, moved to Georgia with a scholarship of track. So I ran track for college. Did my undergrad in Georgia and then fell in love with what is chiropractic and the principle of chiropractic.
Now, how did you fall in love with that? Because that's not everybody's, I guess, first choice.
I know.
Right?
I always knew I wanted to help people. You know, as an athlete, I was like, well, maybe a physical therapist or athletic trainer, but nothing would kind of click. So my brother actually started going to chiropractic school. He became obsessed with it. He would bring it back home every time he would go on break and would just teach me, like, this is chiropractic. This is what we stand for. I was a pretty sick kid. I have ADHD pretty massively. I was medicated from the age of like 8 to all the way to college.
Okay.
I would take around 60 milligrams a day of Ritalin. So I really thought that was just my life for the rest of
normal.
Yeah, that was normal for me.
Right.
I got bullied because of that, because I was funner without the medications, but I also knew that without medications I wouldn't thrive in school. So my brother started giving me just ideas, and he's like, do you imagine you can actually function without this medication? What would it look like?
Yeah.
So he started planting the seed. In that process too, he suggested my grandma to go chiropractor. She had Parkinson's as well as cystic fibrosis. She was taking anything from 8 to 10 medications a day, fully depressed. By this point, she could no longer drive, have a cup of coffee, or even like cook because her tremors were so bad. So she started going to a chiropractor, and year and a half in, her tremors diminished from like 90% to like 20%. She also was able to drop in medications from 8 to 10 medications to almost 2 or 3. In that process too, her cystic fibrosis, she went from an average 89% of oxygen in her body to a 97. And to this day,
that's huge. That's a big improvement.
Yeah, no, it is huge. Cystic fibrosis patients, based on research, they only last around 5 years because there's no cure for it. And she's lasted us an average, she's going strong on 15 years extra.
Good for her.
So God is good. It really helped her. She healed. She fully supportive of chiropractic. And just by seeing all those changes, not in me, but also in my family, I truly just fell in love with it.
Okay.
And the big idea behind it, that the nervous system really controls everything in your body.
Right.
So, yeah.
Because now you have an office in Palm Harbor.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, you have 2 employees now? 3 employees?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay. And obviously you're just kind of the main doctor that kind of does all the procedures and what have you. Explain to us what's the difference between your clients? Because I look at someone like myself, I have a neck issue, and I had it for like a year and a half, and for those that have neck issues, it's not fun.
No, it's not.
Every day, it sucks, and hour after hour. But I knew it's a problem. There is a solution. You have to find the solution.
Correct.
So going through you and going through your process for, I think, 6-8 months. I mean, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for doing that. But I want to just touch base because you have a lot of clients.
Yeah. So I like to call myself, I'm the last option of hope. Okay. One of my favorite quotes say that where there's life, there's hope. And that's exactly what I see in every patient that walks in. So it's people from every journey that you can imagine. People that have gotten shots in their back, surgeries, maybe have tried chiropractic care, it just didn't work. And they're giving me a last chance, basically. Okay. we do what I call four view motion study x-rays, which it shows me where the joints are moving and where the joints are locked up. Based on that, we create a game plan. It's specific for every patient based on their x-rays. We create a game plan, whether it's with adjustments, exercises, stretches, accessories, and we see the patient as a whole, basically. Obviously, I think the most important thing, at least for me, is to know what are your goals? What are you trying to accomplish? Like in your case was working without pain or golfing without pain. And if I don't know that, the road can get very blurry because I can get you there, but first I need to know where are we going. And it's a teamwork. I always tell my patients this is 100 if we want to get there together, because I see the vision. You just need to trust me and go with it.
Right.
You know?
Well, I will say you have a different game plan than other chiropractors.
Yes.
I'm not going to mention any names. I've gone down that road, and you're different. In a good way.
Yeah.
In a really good way. So, and I did my homework. I asked other people that use your services and say, what do you think about Dr. Maria? She goes, you have to go.
I appreciate that.
I think you're welcome, but I think it's and it's well earned, because I think it's important when you sit down with your client and because there's not just one path.
Correct.
There's 1,000 different paths, probably more than that. But it's your education. It's sitting down with, and again, other people do the education, but they do the education for 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
And they tell you what to do, blah, 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 blah. Yours is a lot more. You're asking questions to me, I'm asking questions to you.
Correct.
We sat down there for I think over an hour talking about a game plan.
Yeah.
And that's important, because when I walk out that door, I'm like, you know what, Dr. Maria's going to really help me. Previously, I was like flipping a coin.
I'm a huge believer that knowledge is power. And me, myself, I'm a curious person. So if you tell me, hey, you got to come to the office 2-3 times a week, you better tell me why I'm doing that. And if you guys don't understand, hey, this is why we're doing it, you got to tell people why so they comply. I'm a huge believer in that phrase. My brother tells me that, and I'll always say it. If you teach people what's the path, what it will look like, you draw it for them, you tell them, hey, we're going to be with you every step of the way, whether it's small wins or big wins. I think that's huge, and this unfortunately happens in the medical healthcare system. We kind of forget that you guys are human too. And you as patients also need to remind yourself that I am human too. I'm not perfect in any means when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to stressors, when it comes to bad habits. It's a road that we decide to take every single time that we wake up in the morning.
When I was asking questions to your clients that you already had, the one thing they said to me, ask her questions. I'm like, oh, okay. I mean, I like to ask questions, but some people, they get offended if I ask questions.
Oh, no, I love questions.
I don't know anything about chiropractic.
No.
I mean, you're going to probably tell me kind of the ABCs.
Yeah.
Which is great. Fine. But you're the doctor, not me.
And I had a mentor many years ago that said, instead of saying, ask.
Yes.
Because you make people think. And that's what I do with my patients all the time. They're like, oh, I have a pain here. I'm like, well, why do you think that happened? Let's go through your day. Let's talk about it. And that is
Remember
huge.
That pain I had in my forearm?
Yeah.
And you grabbed my forearm and I almost fell out of the chair because it was so painful.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my gosh, I rub that out, get that one out of there. Oh gosh. And you just thinking back of it, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, our goal is not only to educate you guys and empower you guys to actually trust in your body, but to become believers of it.
Yeah.
I think when you truly go from, chiropractic to actually believing in it, the whole shift, you feel it in the office, in the patients, in the way they carry themselves, in the way they go to the doctor and actually ask the questions. I think that for me, that part is so gratifying and exciting, because I'm like, okay, you guys are asking the good questions now. You believe in your body and what's God made it for, Yeah. So that's very exciting for me.
You probably get a lot of referrals from other members like myself, right?
Yeah. Chamber has been life-changing for us. I'll say it and I'll keep saying it. The same patients, when they say good results and they love what they're seeing and what they're experiencing in the office, they send it. So we've been very blessed with that. But our chamber is non-negotiable.
No, I think when you became part of the chamber, you were all in.
Oh, I was all in.
Meaning, you dove in the deep end, like, hey, how can I help? Hey, how do I grow my business? Hey, how? And you asked questions.
Yeah.
Right? And it's not rocket science. We put you in touch with the right people so it can make your business grow.
Yeah.
And guess what? You're going to probably do that for somebody else down the road.
Correct.
And that's usually how it works.
Yeah, and that's why I love the chamber so much. I mean, Carson, my husband, and me got here without knowing anyone. Literally no one. I'll never forget. We went to our first ribbon cutting, and I met Melissa Menenheim.
Yeah.
And I introduced myself, and she connected me. She was like, just go to everything. And I was like, say less. And I started showing up to everything.
You did.
Even agents and affiliates.
And we knew you instantaneously.
Because you guys just kept seeing my face, and it was like, okay, this girl's everywhere. What is she?
Yeah.
I will never. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I remember I even come to agent and affiliates, which is realtors and another spectrum of profession, and I was like, I'm still showing up, so you guys still see my face. And it was and then in the ribbon cutting, it just everything just paid off.
Yeah,
it paid off.
And you just had a business before hours, just what, a couple weeks ago?
Last week,
and great turnout.
Yeah,
your whole office was packed full of people.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to kind of explain to the audience of why the chamber is important, but how you did it. Again, jumping in the deep end, showing up to the different events. So I guess we're just going to go right into it, because my question usually is how has the chamber helped you? Now, we've already kind of talked about a little bit about that, but share an experience of maybe when you see a new member. Yeah. What do you do when you see a newer member? Because you see them, it says chamber guest, or they has hello, my name is, because they don't have a badge yet or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, as a business owner, I know it's hard. You know, building a business from the ground up. One, not knowing anyone is another ball game, but even if you're already in the community and you've grown up here, still showing up with a group of strangers, it can be very intimidating.
It can be.
I always say that my husband is my emotional support human, so he used to go with me, but not anymore.
Right.
So now I'm like, oh, it's me. It's me. So I always like to introduce myself. I mean, I've been in their shoes, so if I can make it a little bit easier and less nerve-wracking, that's just who I am. I love asking about what they do, how can we help them, how can I help them, obviously, and what are good referrals partners for them, because the ripple effect goes so far. Maybe I have a connection that they need and I can introduce them, so that's huge. And the only reason I do it is because you guys did it for me, you know?
Right.
When I got here, that's literally the questions
like
that I was asked. Yeah,
more or less, right?
That's the questions that I would ask, and I can confidently say that the chamber really built my business when I really needed it. And you guys keep showing up in every event that we do, whether it's an office event, whether it's business before hours, whether it was the ribbon cutting. It really just showed that if you show up, if you create the relationships, if you keep supporting those around you, everything gets paid forward.
You built your own respect
I appreciate
of yourself and your business.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously your business is booming, it's shining. A lot of people use your services throughout the chamber. And so why do you think they use your services? It's not rocket science, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you're part of the chamber and you give back.
Yeah.
So you're killing two birds with one stone pretty much every time you come out.
Yeah, and it's a joy. I mean, it's a joy that you guys get chiropractic care in our office, but it's also a joy to refer you guys and see that your business are always doing great. And I think that's the beauty of it. Sometimes people think that building relationship is transactional, but it's really not. It's really about creating a relationship that can go so much farther than that. You got to look at the bigger picture, which is, we have a relationship, but in a room that I'm not in, maybe you can speak about me. Same with me, I can speak about you. So it goes so much further than that. And that's when people kind of get stuck. They're like, oh, I have a relationship with Kert, but he hasn't given me anything. It's not about giving. It's literally about just like on some network groups say, it's about being a salesperson when the person is not there.
Right.
And I think that's the beauty about building relationships, and that's why I love the chamber. I mean, it's like a huge family here.
And also, if you look on social media, which obviously social media is huge nowadays, and people are always putting their opinions out there for whatever services that are needed, or, you know, hey, I'm looking for a chiropractor. Can anybody recommend? And then all of a sudden, I find the post from like 3 days ago, and I never saw it for whatever reason. And then you look at like, oh my gosh, there's like 150 comments, and you click the comment and you see, oh, Dr. Maria.
Which again is a joy.
I guess I'm going to Dr. Maria.
Which again is a joy.
It is.
It just shows that what we're doing in the office, it is working.
Yes.
And as a business owner, it's good to see that, you know, because we've worked our behind off to get to where we are, and God keeps providing, which is the most amazing part of it, and we've enjoyed every part of it. It's kind of crazy to think that's almost 3 years now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how long you've been almost there for 3 years?
June is 3 years, which blows my mind because I'm like, I feel I just got to Palm Harbor.
I know, it just seems like it's only been a year.
Yeah.
You were in your 3rd year?
Yeah, 3rd year.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Started with my husband, and now I have 2 assistants.
Yeah, right? There you go. The people that are watching, they might not be Palm Harbor Chamber members, but they're thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we've kind of said a lot about the chamber and how it helps and how we give back in your community and business before hours, but let's reiterate it just one more time. You know, why should those folks watching this podcast join the Palm Harbor Chamber? Maybe they own their business like you and I do. Maybe they work for somebody else. Maybe they're retired. Yeah.
Doesn't really matter, honestly. I think
what do you think
anyone should join the chamber. Once again, I'll keep saying it, relationships. You know, it doesn't matter. As a business owner, your business can be amazing. It can always be better. And you can always get more referrals. I think once you start saying that you don't need referrals, it's going downhill because you're being complacent. Where, in my opinion, you can always do better. So why not join a group of people that really, truly care about you and support you and want to see you succeed and grow? Because we really do care. Yeah. And
well said.
Yeah, we build the relationships and we keep showing up. I always say it. I actually told someone yesterday, I mean, the beauty of the chamber is that you guys are super active. There's always something going on. There's always an opportunity to connect with people.
Yeah. When there's not, you're like, what?
Yeah,
what's going on?
Correct. And a lot of chambers, unfortunately, are like that. Yeah. So it's a beauty. It's 5, 6 opportunities a month that you can connect with the same people. Like, that's huge for the amount that you're paying too, if we want to go financial.
Yeah, it's very inexpensive to join the chamber. I think it's like $350, which is, I mean, in my eyes, I don't think it's a lot of money.
No.
But it's an opportunity where you can open up a lot of doors for a lot of people, and you can build relationships. And I think I've had other people on here before that are kind of in your situation, meaning when you joined the chamber, you were all in. You dove in the deep end. You came to all your different events, and you prospered from that. Yeah. Very quickly. Yeah. Only 3 years, right? And for those that are listening, if you could duplicate that, I mean, it's not very hard, right? You can reap the benefit. Yeah. And you can help out in different events that we have throughout the year. Yes. You can grow your business. I think when people get more acclimated to the chamber and start going to the events, I think their mind opens up a little bit more, meaning, hey, Kurt, can you do me a favor? Can you introduce me to that person over there? Yes. He does so-and-so, and I think that would be a really good client for myself, and I could refer him to other people. So you're always trying to make that connection with other people. No, yes. I mean, we had a lunch, yesterday? Yeah. And someone came up to me and they're like, hey, is this person a good referral for you? And I was like, yeah, absolutely. And he was like, come on, let's introduce you guys. Yeah. And I was like, oh, thank you. Yeah. Again, people are always trying to connect you with people that you know that you're going to benefit from. Yeah. But again, as a chiropractor,
everyone can be a good referral for me.
Sure.
Like it's
as long as you're breathing.
Correct. So it's just lovely to see how the chamber moves when it comes to that, because you guys are always giving back. And in that note too, I love going to your events and that you guys are also supporting the community in it.
Sure.
You know, Feast, that we support Feast a lot. I just love that you guys do that, because it encourages also business owners that it's more than your local people, you know, it's outside.
Not just you.
Correct.
There's other people around you.
Correct.
So.
And then people like me that have a good clientele coming in, I always bring that to the office and be like, hey, we're doing this. Would you guys like to donate?
Yes.
And a lot of people in our community do want to donate. They just don't know where to go with it.
We collected like $150, $170 last week at your business hours, which is just crazy. Yeah. Just for the peanut butter and jelly challenge for our local
people don't know what they don't know.
Exactly. And once they find out about it, learn more about it, and hear it quite often at a lot of different events, and it's continuous. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I should help out.
Yeah. So I do love that about the chamber too, that you guys encourage us business owners and professionals to give back to our community, because like we were just talking about it, there's a lot of people in need out there. And blessed are those who give than what they receive.
I think chamber members that have been there for a long time, and I'm thinking just 3 years, I think they're a little bit more diversified. Some people come in narrow-minded. I gotta make the sale. Yeah. And I get it. I understand. But once they start getting the sale and they start to branch off, they start to volunteer and they're getting business from here, they're introducing to other people. I think that's how people really grow. Yeah. Not financially.
No, in every aspect, and then money just comes with it, you know.
Yes, it does.
It can't be all about money. It's about giving. Yeah. Giving out of your sense of abundance without anything in return.
Feels good here. Yeah. Yeah. So let's circle back. Yeah. To Movement Chiropractic and Wellness. Yes. Your location. Where are you located?
We're located in between Nebraska and Alderman, right where the new Cosmic Donuts is, or where Diesel is.
Yeah, right behind Diesel in that plaza there. Now, do you have a website?
We do. Okay. www.movementchirofl.com.
Okay. And is there like a phone number that people can say, hey, let me pick up the phone and talk to them?
Absolutely. 727-201-2071.
Okay. Let's go back to that website one more time.
Yeah. Movement Chiro as chiropractic, FL as in Florida.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking your time out.
Thank you.
I know you got probably clients lined up out the door ready to
hopefully
to help out, but thank you so much for everything you do. I can't believe it's already been 3 years.
I know, it's kind of crazy.
To be a chamber member. I can't wait for the next 3 years. I'm going to see you on the board, the exec board. You're going to be an ambassador. You're going to be all...
I was just thinking about that, so who knows?
Ooh, see, there you go. Diversifying yourself.
Yeah, no, and getting out there, honestly. There's a beauty of it.
Dr. Maria, Movement Chiropractic and Wellness. Check her out. Again, she's right behind the Diesel restaurant on US 19, just north of Nebraska. Go check her out. If you have any questions, she already showed her number one more time.
727-201-2071.
Awesome. Thank you, Dr. Maria. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Don't forget to subscribe to the Palm Harbor Chamber newsletter for updates and the next episode. A big thank you to our trustees for their incredible support. This podcast was produced by ABS Photo and Video.